the ceiling is coming down. And that's why I couldn't. It was just around the 3,000 like that. And now to be that our customer don't worry too much about it, do two bar tests on here. But once more, these are for nothing. Without the kg, sorry, not pounds, 30 kilograms. Like this, those never will break them. That's why you can open there, but once more we require like this for the ultimate reason to that all.
The old Velcro
This is not the Velcro of this kind. This is the tape which slides on the. This is a fiberglass. Huh? Only 3 kilonewtons for the moment.
Only? Yes, so is it just hooked to the leg loops at the bottom?
Sorry?
Is it hooked to the leg loops at the bottom?
Sorry? Hooked to what?
At the right end of it.
No, this is hooked here.
Yeah, but what's it hooked to on the harness?
Harness, the dummy.
They come to 8 kilonewtons.
Boy, look at those leg lifts now.
Never you will have more in a fall.
Hope not. Yeah, really. Live over the body, you'd be talking pretty slow through it.
Normally is to be defined by the standard. If we come up to this value in this speed and stop up to 16, now we are on 14 kilonewton.
Only.
Some tags are breaking now. They're not really breaking, but it's inside. It's all these elasticity difference in elasticity in the different tags. And now we are on 16. We are on 16, this is the standard. Now we go straight down to 0. Stay on that, up down 0. You see here, to show that, the deformation around here. But no stitching is broken of in any kind. The definitions after this harness has to hold the dummy.
Who volunteered?
It's not allowed that anything is broken. The harness has to hold the dummy. You see, it's always moving because it's moved off. This is the problem now, the effect of the elasticity of the material. There are different tensions in there. Poor guy. And now we go down to 0.
Replace the dummy.
You see how it comes back?
No.
Oh, never be the same.
Positive refreshing.
Cheap harness.
0. After testing like this, we send them to PMI United States.
Red sample.
Demonstration samples. And now we go back straight with a high speed up to 16. Now we are back on 16.
Do we have any volunteers to replace the dummy?
It's that eye bolt that scares me.
Sorry. Couldn't help.
I think it's West European minutes, yes. 4 o'clock. You first go up. And we counters will break before. After this you go down, this is the hardest solicitation. You go down, you go quickly up back to the value. And now it can stay for hours and hours like that. I think we now to take care of it.
Look how long this thing is out.
Break it now?
Try to see how then. Now we are on 20 kilonewtons. 20 kilonewtons, 5,000 pounds like this approximately, huh? Huh?
Now you know we know the grade is down on your leg.
2.2 like this is 4,400 pounds now. How heavy is the Chevrolet?
13 seconds.
Imagine your leg loops looking like that on a figure eight. Cracks on.
Now we stood for 1 minute. For 1 minute now we go up to 22. Normally it's far away from all what was demanded by the standard, but it's always fine. 22. Now we are 22. This is one of the anti-standards for industrial harnesses, 22 I think.
Twice the maximum you should ever get with the worst sound.
Incredible figure eight.
X.
Oh! Stand back.
You see the right leg loop will break.
How often do you break it down?
Sorry?
How often do you break it down?
We will try to see.
Best one-liner award today.
Get it right back. The bolt's already there, John.
Yeah, that was the part that Scott did.
Johnny here always in a hard life with me.
Wow, look at that.
1 minute on 22 now, probably. It'll break now.
Man.
Uh,
Oh.
Take care now.
Take care now. Oh. Oh.
Ouch.
Really? Serious.
How warm is that thing?
Not so long for yet.
No?
Too long time.
Okay.
Still in there. The leg loop next one is not to take too much time here. Normally they'll go up to 5,000, but we make the weaker one that you don't put too much time in.
You still use the belt, man.
Use at least 3 reps.
All right. Roll it in French, in German, and in English. The E and I and A, all is different. That's why it's small. U-I-A-A. If they once, when it was exactly in 70, it was beginning. They tried to find what is the maximum load which the human body can withstand. And for parachuting industry, the experience was that in a short amount of time, these are hundreds of seconds, the human body will accept 12 kilonewtons, which is 22,400 pounds. Imagine you are lying here and we put it on you, you are flat. Sure. But the human body can accept this for a really short amount of time. This experience of parachuting industry. And that's why they came to the fact, okay, the fly-falling climber, he's able to accept 12 kilonewtons for maximum load in a certain time, in a fall situation. Well, this is once more, it's a static situation. 40 days, just, we saw it before. And from this 12 kilonewtons on, they thought, okay, maximum 12 kilonewtons, like this we have to have a system, and the special talk about a system which never will develop more than 12 kilonewtons. And that's why it was defined that a rope, this is a rope standard, is in the harness situation never is allowed to develop more than 12 kilonewtons. What is the definition? Human body can accept this for a short time, but not more. And in climbing, you know, there's always one on one end and one on the other end. the distance changes, or if the guy is climbing or doing health, if they're walking somewhere, there's always one on one end and one on the other end. The length is changing. If you climb with the belay device or each end. Also, there's not any, not really, absorption in the steel cable. But if you take a bungee, you have nearly nothing. With that steel cable, the cable, it is dangerous for if you have this stall, you will develop up to 50 feet. They use a runner like this, like a belaying line. And they are, that's better, I go over there, that's a boat over there. It's a rope. Most of the time, these joints are breaking in case of a fall. In case of a leak, falls up the two situations which you have here. This we like to show. Everybody's ready, you will see the yellow mark. You see, the yellow mark is a double of the height over the angle.
What's the runner between the two carabiners? What's the runner between the two carabiners? That's where the action is.
You know, the fact is that you have the length of the tape down below, you have the double the length which the mark is over the test plate.
And that's twice the length of the tape.
Dans ce cas, j'ai réglé la longe énergica, le grain long, c'est 53 cm.
They added the length of the carabiner.
Et pour faire la comparaison exacte avec la sangle qui fait 60.
And also compare exactly with the tape in this case, watch like Steve told you, especially the higher carabiner. And the tape that is in there, or there, the sawing will break. Ready?
Oui.
Ready?
Donc.
Properly hold. Like this. You're on a cable. And if I walk up the cable 5 meters and take my fall straight down here, I have 5 meters of fall and 1 meter of absorbing. It's a fall of the part without absorbing, without absorbing. Okay.
What was the energy again?
The energy is here, and the tape is here. This is sure there are variations in there. In the energy we have variations on the stitching, so it depends how it starts on the breaking, and there are also variations in there. Depends how it falls. You see there sometimes that's why the problem is in general with dynamics testing that it's difficult to reproduce all the same situation. And I think many of you saw probably in climbing magazine Rock and Ice Ed Leapers are worrying about, I don't take any respect, really, it is dangerous. I think there has to be cleared up a situation. What is the end goal in our doing and climbing? Mountaineering, we climb is obligation, and go to something called the rope on the top. And this is just this kind of feeling of adrenaline kicking the fall, which I think is often the motivation for climbing. And in this case, it is sure if I have poor belay, I have poor fixed point, in this case, as softer as possible the belay is, the better it is. And that's why in end of the 60s, especially beginning of the 70s, people thought about dynamic belaying. First the ankles, and you saw all this kind of belaying over the head of peanuts, so you only have one here. the Germans, especially the Italians, too fast, and the Germans this, they use the Munter hitch, or Italian hitch like you call it, I think. How you call it? Italian or Munter hitch? Like the British to the Italian. And others use the tubular, RTC, or the old classic beginning, I think. This is the principle of all kind of belaying on which goes the tubular and the RTC. Air traffic control. And there are different systems were existing, and the idea, who's applying? This is applying. Once there is a fall, I have to give on my own decision to give some slack that he slides and absorbs energy. But I think this is the thinking which I feel I'm an experienced climber. I was working for a long time like a mountain guide and climbing often and a little bit now too. I don't have to work too much, and feel comfortable in climbing, experienced in climbing, and I'm convinced about this is an illusion which we sell to all people in the world. For that I'm conscious about it, I will release some rope. I don't believe it. And we make special testing with guides, experienced climbers. We told them, okay, with all these systems which I told before, release a little rope to absorb energy, and we register them in fall situations. Not here, it was before, it was in here. It was in ice walls, they were sliding, and we register that. And always you have the peak loop at the beginning, and after this sliding at the end for. Everybody hold it completely, and after this, since he is sliding, he gives a little bit slack after. This is one point. This is dynamic belaying, which was at the same time connected to the obligation to have gloves. That's why we give the world gloves. And or if not, what is the consequence? The risk is, if this is something sliding, burns your finger and you release off. There are some experienced climbers which actually completely are able to do this, but these are also only able to do it in certain situations. For if you give slack like this, if I'm just in the moment to give slack here, for example, in this moment here, take off, no, not too much, just like this. If I just in the moment when I gave slack, my hand is here, there's the obligation that I lock it or it slides in my fingers. If I'm in the moment just when I'm here, for example, in this case, okay, I'm able to give slack. But this is, if you take the percentage in